We are in the clouds up here, and they are moving fast. It was a really windy night. We have elected to leave our windy spot and see if we can't head to the shelter and cook some breakfast there. We just spent almost an hour in Thomas Knob Shelter hanging out with other wind refugees, eating breakfast, drinking coffee, trading stories. And the weather has not, it's not perfect, but it has improved a lot. So I'm hoping that the trail goes up over this ridge here. I'm hoping that the wind has died down enough where we're not too crazy. So I think it's gonna be a good day here. We're going down into Elk Garden and then around the side of White Top to Buzzard Rock. And then our goal today is Lost Mountain Shelter. So we've already done a mile. We got about, 11 in front of us. We feel good. Our packs are a little lighter than yesterday. The resupply was great, but then you got to carry it. And just like that, the wind has flipped off like a switch. It is quiet. There's a good scent of evergreen right here. So we're down on the lee side of the ridge, but also this forest is really blocking some of the wind. This is nice. We are 4 miles into the day and the sun has come out. And so Eli and I just threw packs off and took our jackets off. So it's turned into a pretty one. The northbounders we're passing say that it's still pretty windy in Elk Garden. That's probably less than a mile in front of us. I might even hear the road right now. So we'll see what Elk Garden's like. We may not be able to linger there much, but I think the day's gonna turn out to be a pretty one. Whatever was going on last night on Thomas Knob, man, with some weird wind. It looks like it's going its own way. Here's Big White Top Mountain in front of us. We're walking down to Virginia 600 through Elk Garden. It's a pretty day today. No elk.
Yeah.
That's optimism. No elk yet. So we're here for like second lunch. It's 2:25. We weren't really feeling it.
Yeah.
Coming from Elk Garden, we just got to White Top Road.
We've been 7.3, maybe 0.4.
Yeah. And so we just needed a second lunch. Sometimes you just need a second lunch. So we have an extra mountain house by accident. And so we've stopped to eat some of those.
Yeah.
Found a nice little spot by a piped spring.
The spring is gushing. It's amazing.
Often when you see piped spring in the trail book, you're never really sure what you're going to get. but it is rarely as flowing and gushing as this one is. This one is interestingly also variable. But that's a bunch of good water right there. We're pulling up here to Buzzard Rock under partly cloudy skies. We're gonna get a great view here, I think. We're feeling way better after our second lunch. Today is day 8 since we left Virginia 625, and Eli goes home tomorrow from Damascus, and he was just saying at lunch down at Elk Garden how like he is just ready for this to be done, that he's tired, his body's tired, and he could still hike. He was like, I can still walk, I just don't want to. and I said to him, I think sometimes, or no, I think on every backpacking trip, no matter how long it is, this day, the second to last day, is probably the hardest day. Tomorrow will be fun. For us, it's gonna be an easy hike to bacon cheeseburgers or Zaxby's or sushi or whatever. And yesterday was really too far from the end to get discouraged. But today is like the sour spot. So he's doing great. We got Lord of the Rings soundscape book in. Baxter and Eli have been listening to that a lot in the afternoons. And we're climbing out of Elk Garden towards Buzzard Rock. So we're gonna do just fine. We're hitting Lost Mountain tonight. We got 2 mountain houses for dinner. I overpacked on the resupply.